Hey everyone, and welcome back to another video from Cocoscosmology. And in today's video we are going to be doing our messages for our Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. The messages that you guys have from your deceased loved ones. Let's go ahead and get right into you guys' reading. What messages do our Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs have from their deceased loved ones? They need to hear in this current moment. One more shuffle. What messages do we have for our Libras? Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. What do they need to hear? We have the Sun card. Ooh. And it hit the singing bell. Sorry if that's too loud on the recording. I feel like something so loud. King of Wands. Eight of Wands. You guys have the Three of Cups in reverse and the Six of Wands in reverse. Back of deck energy is the Ace of Cups in reverse. Libra, your overall energy with the Ace of Cups is the energy of feeling like everything is going in slow motion. Like everything's taking forever. You guys do have the Hierophant in the upright position here as well. And this message is saying, you know, your studies, your spirituality, staying focused is likely during this time. But it's so beautiful how you have the Sun card here, big Leo energy here, as the first and the major and the only major arcana card in the spread, Libra. There's so much happiness and success and beautiful health and wealth surrounding you. And your deceased loved ones want you to know that you are divinely taken care of, that everything surrounding you is growing for the better. You guys have this King of Wands energy, okay? This is somebody who is very innovative, somebody who is outgoing, okay? I feel like this message is saying it's time for you to start branching out. It's time to no longer close yourself within, with that Three of Cups being in reverse and the Six of Wands being in reverse. Messages that you receive from people, the delays that may be coming up. Communication is going to be the key to your success in this lifetime. I'm also getting, don't be discouraged by delays. Overcome the delays. You may get messages of criticism. Overcome the criticism. Use the criticism as fuel to keep the fire going for you. Use the criticism as fuel to take the extra mile and go the next step. Three of Cups being in reverse, you guys. Weeding people out who aren't for you. Building a team of people who support you and who really do have your back. get into the Black Moon astrology cards. Now, when we get into the Black Moon astrology cards, I'm going to read these out. They go really in depth. So, what messages do we have from our deceased loved ones for our Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs for the Black Moon astrology cards? Wow, y'all. This is Sagittarius energy with the 9th house. This is about your faith. Your faith. Where does your faith lie in this current moment? Staying faithful. Water element. Sensing. This message is about to get real deep. Can I get one more card? Ask and you shall receive. Mars. Aries energy. Force. You guys are about to get a powerful message from the Black Moon astrology cards, Libra, from your deceased loved ones, your angels and ancestors. And we're going to start with number 33, your faith. Okay? All right. Faith. We travel, some of us forever, to seek other states, other lives, and other souls. Obstacles are being lifted. The 9th house in astrology is the house position for the sign Sagittarius and is ruled by the planet Jupiter. The planet of openness, luck, and expansion. This area of the traditional horoscope wheel is the house of travel, philosophy, high-mindedness, and also religion. The 9th house represents a search for meaning through established structures. Things to do with government and religion may come about whenever the 9th house is included. Destiny, fate, and karma all come into play, as well as your view of what God may or may not be. It is the house of the erudite, knowledge, higher learning, lawyers, doctors, and astrologers. It is most definitely of the higher mind and our need to unite with something greater. In this way, the 9th house represents churches and schools, especially ones that are old, established, and scholarly. Since it opposes the 3rd house, communication, which is Gemini energy, communication and writing, and we talked about communication with this 8 of Wands energy, how communication is going to be helping you with your success. The 9th house represents publishing and influences through the written word. It speaks of a forum for written ideas and concepts, also of joining a reputable literary world. So this house is important in the charts of writers or anyone who wishes to bring their ideas into a forum, usually planet-wide. It is in the house of open ranges, journey, and opportunity. You guys, for a lot of you guys who have been putting off writing or writing a book or writing a small ebook or writing a blog, starting that blog, it's time. The 9th house also represents esoteric matters like psychic fairs, the new age, counterculture, gatherings, or places where offbeat people gather together for some visionary cause. It also represents the relevance of obtaining psychic information. The Rosicrucians, an esoteric organization based on ancient structures, are symbolized by the 9th house. With this card, it is time to consider your impending plans in the broadest terms. It means you will have to go outside of your ordinary life to achieve your goals. Okay? You got to step out of your comfort zone now. Long distance travels, journeys, and the voyages to unknown places may figure in regarding your question. The 9th house is the house of explorers and pilgrims, where there is a quest and a destination. It is where we seek guidance and understanding. The possibility of returning to school and furthering your education is likely in the near future. You guys, if you guys are wanting to go back to school during this time, I feel like Spirit is saying it's time. It's time to open that door. It's time to walk in your path. And you guys also have, this card indicates a temporary disconnect from close family, where you depart from your known life into another one as a pilgrim or a seeker. Okay? That is a big message here. And we're going to get into the water element, but before we get into the water element, you guys, a lot of you guys need to be doing a little bit more than what you're doing. And I feel like angels and ancestors, your spirits, the messages from the deceased loved ones are saying, why are you not fulfilling your purpose? And I feel like for all of our air signs, this is the energy that is coming out. It's asking, why are you not going after your dreams? You know, why are you not communicating more thoroughly what it is that you want? Where does your faith lie? You know, are you trusting in yourself more? Are you moving into that direction? And for a lot of you guys, you are moving into that direction of having more faith in yourself and your abilities and standing firm in what it is that you believe in. You guys have water element, which is sensing, okay? This is your intellect may be confused, but your emotions will never lie to you. Let matters flow. In astrology, the element of water represents our emotions and our talents of the imagination. Water characterizes the realm of vision, taking us into the quintessential depths of feeling where intuition is more appropriate than acquired wisdom and knowledge. We get carried away on water. We have feelings of floating or being adrift over water. When looking at the shimmering surfaces of water, we cannot see to the bottom, but we know and sense there what is there. Deep things do, too obtuse and transitionary to explain, fathoms of moods and insights. Water is the element of the signs Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. The planets of water are the Moon, Pluto, and Neptune. When the water element card presents itself in a spread, you can trust what you feel as the best course to follow. Your faith. Alright? What you are sensing right now may not be based on any logic. It's just what you are sensing is correct. Right now, it's best to go with the flow and depending upon the cards surrounding it to trust that movement, although these changes may seem gentle and gradual. Sometimes the water element card indicates a need to withdraw and fight another day. It is time to gather resources and gain strength before moving ahead. This can at times indicate trusting too soon or the passive acceptance of other people's shortcomings when you shouldn't accept them. You may have the tendency to want to allow things to pass you by without fighting for them, to let them go of something that is rightfully yours. Water is the element of compassion and understanding, but avoid being a doormat. It is possible people or forces may take advantage of your being and accepting nature. This is a good time to imagine, write, paint, play, or create anything. Since water is the element of the imagination, it is the ability to quiet your conscious mind and allow yourself to be taken over by an idea or a dream. Water is painting, poetry, and music. And once again, you guys, we got another message about writing and expressing yourself more through your emotions. Now let's see what this very hardcore energy, Mars force energy, is telling you right now. Aries energy. War does not determine who is right, only who is left. The Mars card suggests there is something you may have to fight for, and that's what we were talking about with this water element. This is a clear message that you guys are on the right path, that whatever it is that you've been deciphering with, whatever journey or whatever path that you've been wanting to go on, where your faith lies, what really aligns with you guys, Libra. This message is basically telling you that what you feel and sense is correct. The direction that you're wanting to go is correct. With the water element, we were talking about how if you guys are going to figure out whether you should pull yourself in or withdraw yourself away. And then the Mars card came out saying that this Mars card suggests there is something you may have to fight for. The red planet, fiery Mars, is named after the god of war and agriculture, the primary military deity among the Romans. All festivals for Mars in ancient Rome were in March, the month that heralds in the solar time of Aries, the sign that Mars rules. Named by ancient, the bright and burning one, Mars is considered an inner planet, so that means it is capable of being seen by the human eye. Its landscape is reddish orange, and pictures often show an unfathomable pink sky. Mars makes us shove hard in a way that other planets don't. One might call him the bully among the planets. Mars is the ruler of sexuality and aggression. It is a lustful planet that drives us, allows us to face the difficult challenges in life, and to follow our passions no matter what stands in the way. Any obstacles coming in the way, any criticism that we were talking about, any miscommunication, standing 10 toes down. And that's the messages you guys are getting from Spirit. All right, it's also saying that if we did not have Mars, we could not know how to fight. This card also means to push back in terms of defense. When Mars is strong in a chart or a reading, you may either face aggressive situations with a need to confront or defend, or an intense, rousing sexual encounter, which may or may not involve romance. Mars indicates overwhelming attractions. This is a time when you feel not only forced, but driven. It is a good time to consider goals and desires and not allow them to fall into the shadows. Right now, action is needed. It's not a good time to sit back and wait. When this card presents itself, you are being challenged to protect your interests or to move ahead quickly on something. The Mars card indicates a type of passion and drive that is linked to the spirit and life force. In ancient British magic, this type of energy was the cunning fire that enabled men and women to act like gods and goddesses, to create and defend, to build energy, to seek and claim, to force and pursue, thus to change fate. You guys, Libra, this is you guys' time for you guys to go for it, to follow your dreams. For real. Libra, it's time to follow your dreams right now. It's time to do what it is that you came here to do. You have all the support and energy here. And your angels and ancestors are like, please, don't forget. Don't forget about what it is that you want to do. Don't forget about how successful you want to be. Don't forget about doing what you love. All right, so we're going to get into the numerology cards so we can see what you guys should mainly be focusing on. The first card to come out is number 44, which is environment. Protecting yourself in this environment. Ooh, some of you guys may be thinking about getting more into your spirituality. We're talking about the 9th house, Sagittarius energy, your faith. And then you guys have number 1, new beginnings. A lot of you guys are really about to start taking a leap of faith more aggressively than what you thought. And this Mars Aries energy is definitely going to support you guys during this time. So we're going to get into the Moonology cards so we can see what other energies are surrounding you guys during this week, Libra, when it comes to the messages that you guys have from Spirit. The first card to come out is meditate and contemplate. This is the new moon in Pisces, so there's some Pisces energy surrounding you that may be motivating you and helping you during this time. For some of you guys, your deceased loved ones may be a Pisces. You guys have a time to give rather than to take. New moon in Virgo. It's time to give. For a lot of you guys, your talents is giving, okay? You guys have expect powerful change, okay? This is the new moon eclipse, and we just had a solar eclipse just on December 4th. You guys have, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer, okay? You guys are divinely taken care of. You guys are divinely protected. Once you guys really start walking in your truth and in your power and loving yourself and nurturing yourself and paying attention to what you're surrounding yourself and what's in your environment, it's going to spark a new path for your new beginnings. It's going to make this powerful change just spark up, and it's going to allow for you guys to grow. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the Starseed Oracle cards so we can see what messages you guys have from Spirit. What messages do our Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs have from Spirit? Oh my goodness. You guys have lost lands, soul memories, and gifts. You've done this before. And I feel like this message is basically saying there's nothing you can't do, Libra. There's nothing you can't do. You guys have Well and Orca elders. Share your song, frequency of sound, diving deep. And then you guys have Breath of the Cosmos, my will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. And for some of you guys, this message is basically saying you don't have to say, well, I've been doing this long, I should have already reaped the benefits. You don't have to micromanage the universe. Continue to manifest. You're getting closer and closer to it, but you got to take that leap. You got to take that step in order to make it. All right, let's go ahead and end this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, Libras. Your messages from your deceased loved ones, your angels and ancestors. Please give it a thumbs up, leave comments down below, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you guys won't ever miss an upload. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.